Sorry, I must have hit the pause button and I did not mean to. Jeez. Just trying to see the instructions. So it says I need 14 of... what pieces? 14 of these. And I felt like it said 26, but it must be, if it's 14, 14 plus 14, or 14 times 2 is 28. So that means that I need 28 of these little guys. So, my goodness. Let me get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I need 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I need 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's easy to count 4. Easy to see a group of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 plus 4, or 4 times 2, is 8. So I now have, I have 28 of those tiny little pieces. Now I need 14 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Making sure it's these and not yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, that made that pile a lot smaller. My goodness. Alright. Definitely building the bare bones of this here. I need 14 those. Wow, alright. These definitely are not, but I'm gonna, these aren't the full instructions, so at the bottom of most Lego instructions, when it measuring these plus pieces, call them plus pieces because, well, they look like an elongated plus sign. At the bottom you can usually, there's a measure, and at the bottom of mine, the online one, it measures 1:1, but if you place this up to the screen, it's clearly much larger, but I know that this is what I need. It's very difficult to do this using instructions online. Alright, so I need 14 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright. Got 14 of those things, 28 of those. Now I'm gonna need 50 of those. Kidding. I need 4 of those. Now these are the most interesting pieces, I think, in LEGO. They're these dark gray plus pieces, but they've got a place where you can put a stud on the end, or connect this to the bottom of a studded piece. I've always thought those were really interesting pieces, and not only because I couldn't tell what they were at first, when I first used those pieces a long, long time ago. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 14 of the light gray. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I dropped 1, so that's 11. 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. It says I have to build 4 of something. Let me do that first. Okay, we're going to use the 4 black blocks and the 4 interesting pieces I mentioned earlier. So 1, 2, okay, I see how they go. Doesn't, so it looks like when you're doing these, you're kind of only sticking them in about halfway. So leave half on one side and half on the other. So it's in, the black block is pushed into the center of the dark gray plus piece, the special piece. At least I think they're special. Okay. So we're going to take the 14 of these and the 14 of these and the 14 of these, stick them in there. But then this black piece wiggles, so you're going to stabilize the black piece by putting these on there, on the outsides. Okay. Alright. 1 down. 14 to go. From now on, I definitely promise to put this to a bit of music. 'Cause even I feel like I could use some music. I guess I can sit down and do this. And now just realize what I was building. So what I'm building is, so these gray flat pieces move a little bit. So what's going to happen is we're going to be putting flat pieces on them somehow, and they're going to be the covers on the top and bottom, I think. So that's what we're building. Now it makes sense. just about to say, I hope I'm doing this right, but there really isn't a wrong way to do this. I mean, I suppose there is, but yeah, I definitely need lunch after this. Sorry, I'm building Legos and all I can talk about is lunch. Maybe I'm part Wookiee. Beginning to think with my stomach. I'll trade one of these for one of these. I got the wrong piece. I was mixing up these two pieces. They look a little similar in shape, but they are not the same. Not the same at all. Come on. There we go. Okay. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Maybe for some of the repetitive parts I'll be skipping a bit. At the time of this posting, it's a nice day outside. A lot of people out walking. Last one, best one. 14. All right. I got 14 of them. Now where do they go? These seem to go. That. And like that. Okay. These go on. Messing up already. Okay. Okay, so one of the 14 goes on the bottom. In the middle, the side with the side where the docking tubes are gonna go. I mean the cockpit tubes. Ah, there we go. And then 2 are gonna go on every other one. Right in the middle. It's easier to do when there's not some there we go. I did not have that on all the way. See if I can find a way to splice these 2 videos together, because they're really supposed to just be one. But I accidentally paused the last one, and I did not mean to. So I figured I would do as I said I would, and build this. There we go. And then I'll pause for real. These are a lot harder to put in than I would have thought they'd be. Oh man. At least one goes here. 2, 4, 6, 10, 8, 12, 13, 14. Only one of these goes on the top and bottom of the right and left sides. The side with the cockpit tube and the side across. 2 go on the top and bottom of every other side. a little bit of trouble with this one. There we go. All right. If you're having trouble, the best way to do it is to put it in at an angle upwards and then press just a little bit evenly on both sides, and you should be able to slide it in that way. It's a little trick I use to put those in correctly. It's always hard to do the ones that are double-sided like this. Okay. That was step 3 of this, or I should say sub-step 3 of this, and this is sub-step 4 of step 11. And I have 24% battery life on my laptop, so this is a great place to stop. Because I just lost my display. So, I need... as if this couldn't get any more difficult. Use... Oh. I didn't think I'd have to take apart the escape pod as much, but here I am, taking it apart, just a little bit. 1, 2, 3. 4, there you are. And 2 of these. I can't even see what piece that is. Oh, okay, 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 4 of these. Ah. Wow, they're really making the engine pieces very transparent. We're putting a transparent white 1x1 stud on top of a transparent, I'd say dark blue, like disc or shield or radar dish thing. This obviously goes like this. And this goes on. This side. Just losing track of where I was. Okay. Oh, this isn't going to work. On the bottom white block with the holes in them, these disc things are going to go on that bottom. I'm gonna go on the edge, and then these are gonna go 1 step in, 1 step in, then these are going to go on the bottom edge. You know, there, sublight engines with a blue flare, just like the Millennium Falcon. Okay, that was step 10. That is sub step 4 of main step 10. And I think that is a very good stopping place for me right now. So, if you have been paying attention, this is what it should look like. Hopefully you've been paying attention and I've been showing you each step. You got your sublight engines on the back. Then you've got the opposite side. The side opposite the cockpit tube support structures. Yeah, I'm gonna stop there. I'm not gonna put this onto the main. Well, all right. I'll put the ring on top of the actual main support structure that we made before. So let's see how it. Is that how it goes? It fits nicely that way. A little too nicely, and as a matter of fact, that is how it goes. So if you'll notice on the on the outside's edges, you've got one stud space here, and you've got a one stud space on the outside here. That is actually where this piece just sets right in. So that's maybe the nice thing about this, is that it makes at least that part fairly intuitive. If you were listening to me just now, I was trying to figure out where to place it, because it obviously goes in the center, and it fits quite nicely. Quite nicely. This. Oh, okay. That does go there like that. Okay. Really trying to be careful with this. So it seems like the version that I'm building may be more of the display version than any kind of minifigure toy version. But I could be wrong. Right now I'm looking at this, and I'm actually hoping that I was wrong in the beginning. I assumed that my minifigure was going to go somewhere on this deck, but I'm thinking it might be going on this deck, and these at the bottom might actually be the supports. So the ship is going to sit up like this. This is going to be a very tall ship, I think, for what it is. But this is how it looks so far. This is the bare bones of it. It's actually starting to look pretty good. I'm actually somewhat happy with it. But I'm also hoping that we'll be able to build if I can show you, a ramp. Actually, sorry. I know the ramp goes on this side. So I'm hoping we'll be able to build a ramp that'll go down this way. And our minifigure will be able to walk, sort of, up the ramp. And that'll be kind of cool. Well, I'm very, very excited to continue building this. Maybe this will be one of no more than 6 of these very, very long videos. Let me turn it up a little. I think this is going to be really cool. I'm very excited if you're building this with me. I hope you are too. That's really all for now. I gotta get lunch and charge my laptop. Alright, until the next video, take care and have a good one.